What is up, everybody? It is tier list day. My name is Wes. This is Topshelfers, and today we're going to go through Tim Burton's films. Now, unlike the other director tier list that I've been doing where I rank all the movies from worst to best, today I just because I feel like there's movies that Tim Burton produced that are so associated with him specifically that we're going to do movies he directed along with movies that he produced. Because I feel like it would be silly to not have Nightmare Before Christmas on a Tim Burton list. Even though he wasn't the director of it, he was the producer of it. It's heavily inspired by him, his art style, all that type of stuff. I think you guys can agree with me here that all of these movies would be very much connected and associated with Tim Burton, whether he was the director or the producer. I had to break out my one of my Nightmare Before Christmas hats because I am a fan. Hopefully not a cringy one. I don't make it my whole personality, but I do very much like Nightmare Before Christmas. With that being said, Tim Burton is quite the interesting movie creator. They're they all have their own. He has his own little specific spice that he puts on these movies, and I feel like Tim Burton's one of those guys where you either love his films or you can't stand them. There's not much in between. They're very people have very strong opinions of everything Tim Burton. I'm a fan. I'm not like I said with Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not like I'm my whole personality is not based around Tim Burton. But I do enjoy his movies. I do enjoy his artistic style and his creativity. And we're going to rank all of Tim Burton's movies today. So, without further ado, let's just jump in. I think that we all know that there is some shitters, respectfully, and there's some great ones. So, let's get some of the shitters out of the way early here. What would I consider his worst movie? In my opinion, right? Again, like you guys got to remember this is all opinion based, baby. Like I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I think we're going to put in my opinion there's 3 that are at the bottom that I just personally can't stand. Dumbo was really bad. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was really bad, and Dark Shadows was really bad. Um, I think I'm gonna put Dark Shadows at last, Dumbo, and then Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I feel like a lot of people probably won't agree with me on Charlie and Chocolate Factory. For me personally, I hold Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory so close to my heart. And I was really hyped about this movie. Like, I mean, as a kid, right? As hyped as I could be as a kid. Because I was like, damn, I love Willy Wonka. Johnny Depp's going to do it. Like, Tim Burton's going to do it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wacky. And it fell so short. I didn't like any of it. um, okay. Jumping into some of the next movies. I didn't like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer. I I don't know. I just didn't get it, I guess. Um Planet of the Apes. I loved it as a kid because I just didn't know any better, and then I revisited it. And then I've also watched like some of the old Planet of the Apes and all of the new Planet of the Apes. It's dog shit. Planet of the Apes might be the worst one, like rating wise too. I don't know. Okay. So going to number 20. Ooh, there's one that I want to put there that's just gonna piss everybody off. Oh, and Beetlejuice isn't on here. I don't yeah, it's not on here. Everything up to Dumbo is on here as far as movies go. And I yeah, I don't know. I It's good because I haven't actually committed to Beetlejuice because I haven't heard good things. And my to be watched right now is very long, and I just didn't really want to add it. um, See, this is gonna be tough because there's some movies that I know people really like that just that are very Tim Burton, that I just don't care for. Um, but I do feel like we're kind of in a tough spot here. Um, because I want to talk about the Batman movies, right? I like the first Batman he did. I like Batman Returns, and even though Batman Forever is just like on paper a shit show, shitty movie, like just an absolute dog shit movie. It has so much charm. It's so funny. It's like one of those movies you watch and you're just like, wow, this is bad, but you can't help but like it. I don't know. I don't know. Um okay, well, I mean, I guess we'll just pull off the fucking band-aid here. I really dislike Mars Attacks. I just don't think it's fun at all. It's really hard to watch for me. I just never cared for it. As a kid, as an adult, I mean, the merch is cool, I guess, but I just hated it. It hurt to watch. um okay, we're actually, this is kind of tough. I think we're gonna put Batman Forever here after saying all that. Just compared to what we have, it's just, I think it's got to go there. Um, I am looking at Big Eyes, and I'm starting to wonder if I've seen that movie or not. Um, so I'm starting to get a little worried that I haven't seen that movie. I've seen Big Fish, but Big Eyes? Hold on. I'm trying to find it here because, and like I said, when I've talked about this on some of my other reviews, is like I get the idea of what I want to do for a tier list or ranking movies or whatever it is you want to call it. And I get it set up, but I don't think about it beforehand, right? Because I want my genuine reactions to the movies to be genuine. I don't want to have just like a script where I'm like, yeah, well, this is 20, this is 19, this is 18. I think that's boring, and I want to be able to give my full reaction. Okay, this is Big Eyes. What does it say? A drama about the awakening of painter Margaret Keena, her phenomenal success in the 1950s, and the subsequent legal difficulty she had with her husband, who claimed credit for her works in the 1960s. Damn, I definitely have not seen that movie. It came out in 2014. It's got pretty good rating. 7 out of 10 IMDb, 3,000 popularity votes. It's on Max. Amy Adams is the main star. It's got some other people in it. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that it's worse than any of these other movies, so we're gonna put it there. But just know that I haven't seen it, so, and I'll add it to my list. Okay. Now to do some other ones that's gonna frustrate people. I didn't really care for Pettigrew or whatever the hell it is. It's not my type of movie. Um, oh shit. See, this is actually tougher than I thought it was gonna be. Is James and the Giant Peach really that low? Because I'm looking and I'm like, I think that's the next movie. Some people are like, put Sleepy Hollow, awkward. It's probably in the top 10. Um, Damn. I think it's James and the Giant Peach. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think it'd be that low, but I think compared to everything, because I fucking love Frankenweenie, and that's not getting lower than James and the Giant Peach. I do like Alice in Wonderland and Alice in the Looking Glass. Nine is severely underrated movie. Sweeney Todd's good, Corpse Bride's good, Big Fish is good, Sleepy Hollow's good, Ed, whatever it is, Ed Stock or Ed Wood is a really good movie actually. Nightmare Before Christmas is top tier. Batman Returns, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice. I didn't think this one was gonna be that hard, but it really is. So I think we're gonna put Looking Glass there. We'll put Frank and Weenie there. I feel good with that. Um, do people have Batman Returns better than the original Batman or no? I've never really looked at that. No, I mean, yes and no. Hmm. Should I look at Rotten Tomatoes? I always like to look at that, kind of get a gauge of where we're sitting with some of these movies. Newest, let's do audience rate. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised by that. They have Nightmare, First, Edward, Big Fish, Ed Wood, Batman, Beetlejuice, Sweeney Todd, Sleepy Hollow, Pee Wee. Beetlejuice is higher than I thought it would be. Huh. What's the lowest? Dumbo? Yeah, Dumbo's dog shit. They had Alice Through the Looking Glass that low? I didn't think that movie was that bad. That movie looked beautiful. Oh, Mars Attack is low. I thought people loved that movie. 9 is at 56? Y'all are crazy. That's crazy. That's a fucking. You guys need to rewatch 9. That movie's so good. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think I'll put Alice in Wonderland there. I think that's fair. What's going to be out of the top 10 for me? It can't. There's a couple that it can't be. I think, even though I was saying how much I love 9, I think nine's going to drop off here. And then Batman Returns, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. Does that make me mad? That doesn't make. No, I'm comfortable with that. I know people don't really. I know Sleepy Hollow is a very like in between one, but I fucking love Sleepy Hollow. Okay, so top 10 Tim Burton movies. Oh man, I think for me, 10's gonna be Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I listen. I'm right on the cusp of being just a little too young for Pee Wee Herman. I enjoyed it as a kid, kinda. Like it wasn't something that was like shown to me as a kid, but like when I was in my like 10, 11, 12 time period, I saw some of the show and then I watched the movie and it's I don't know. It's good. The movie's good, right? Like obviously it's in the top 10. But Pee Wee Herman isn't like that big for me. Um okay, I was like I better make sure I did my math right. I think then cuz I'm just think like in my head I'm like Tim Burton the bet like in my opinion the best thing about Tim Burton is he makes these just crazy characters, right? Like just and they're so in depth in their own ways. So out of these movies, like what are the craziest characters? Batman was already established, right? So like it's tough. Beetlejuice has so many good characters. Edward Scissorhands is probably the weirdest character. Nightmare Before Christmas speaks for itself. Ed Wood is a good movie. Sleepy Hollow, Big Fish, Corpse Bride. Sweeney Todd is so yeah. Watch Sweeney Todd. Okay, let's just pull the band-aid off. I think I'm gonna put Beetlejuice at 9. I'm gonna put Sleepy Hollow at 8. I'm gonna put Corpse Bride at 7. I'm gonna put Big Fish at 6. I'm gonna put Ed Wood at 5. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So our top five: Ed Wood at number 5, Edward Scissorhands at number 4, Sweeney Todd at number 3, which is probably crazy for some people to hear that. It's just so crazy. The Demon Butcher, Demon Barber, like, dude, shit's fucking in. It's an insane movie. Batman at 2 and Nightmare Before Christmas at 1. I know, such a basic bitch move to put Nightmare at 1, but like, let's talk about Nightmare Before Christmas and like the global scale that movie is, right? It is a Christmas and Halloween movie. The animation is claymation. It looks great. All the characters are awesome. Jack Skellington can be recognized across the whole world. It's like one of the best merchandised movies of all time. The songs are good. The singing's good. I mean, what can you hate about it? Except for, okay, you can hate A, the cringy fans, and B, it's overhyped, but it's still a good movie. All right, so my Tim Burton worst to best ultimate tier list. Number 10, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Number 9, Beetlejuice. Number 8, Sleepy Hollow. Number 7, Corpse Bride. Number 6, Big Fish. Number 5, Ed Wood. Number 4, Edward Scissorhands. Number 3, Sweeney Todd. Number 2, Batman. And number 1, The Nightmare Before Christmas. All right, let's see if there's any community ranks before we call it a day. This person knows what the fuck is up. Well, never mind. They had 9 at 1, which is a phenomenal take. Batman Returns at 2, Beetlejuice at 3, but then they have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at 4. That's wild. And then they have Pee Wee Herman at D, which is crazy. But, all right, guys. Well, let me know if you agree or disagree with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you can. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.